Hey, so the title of this video is going to be called How to Be Your Own Teacher, but I'm not sure how that's going to go because there's a lot that I want to talk about in this video. Number one, I want to talk about growth, okay? How do you grow? How do you grow yourself? You grow yourself when you know yourself. And you know yourself when you're honest with yourself. You're honest with yourself when you accept yourself. You accept yourself when you can forgive yourself. You can forgive yourself when you love yourself. And when you love yourself, you will be yourself. Okay? You will know yourself. You can then grow yourself. So, that sounded nice, you know what I mean, as you listen to that, but what does that mean? How do I love myself? First of all, if that's where it starts, what is love? Okay, now, we're not going to get into that in this video, but we'll just say alignment, okay? Alignment with who you are, alignment with who you feel you are, who you resonate as yourself, how you identify. But let's try to make this identity authentic, okay? Let's identify authentically. No pretending, no attaching, no dependence, okay? And no fear. No fear of being who you are. That's a big one. So, how this relates to being your own teacher, all you need is a mirror, okay? And you can use a metaphorical mirror, or you can use a mirror in your bathroom, or in your bedroom, or in your kitchen, or in your car, anywhere you want to reflect on yourself. And you just have to watch yourself in each moment of time. Watch yourself. When you're talking to someone, what point are you talking from? Is it a point of self-honesty? Or is it a point of pretending to be the identity that you've projected to present to that person? If you're okay with that, that's fine. But if you're wanting growth and you're watching this video, then you want to grow anyway. So keep an eye on where you're projecting. Be honest with yourself. If you want to know yourself, this is what it takes. Okay? No hokey pokey, unicorny bullshit. That can all come. Those are the details of energies and your star origins and your soul family and all of these things are all relevant, but they can't be completely practical unless you know where to practice them as who you are. So you get caught up with asking all of these questions. Who am I? Where am I from? Who are the people in my life? Where's my twin flame? Who's my soulmate? Why did this happen to me? What's going to happen to me? Am I going to get what I want? How do I get what I want? How do I stay in the vortex? How do I align? Okay? You can teach yourself. You just have to watch yourself, but you're too busy watching everyone else who may or may not be doing it, and you're getting caught up in not doing it because you don't know what to apply. Okay? So when you watch yourself, it could be in any situation at all. Watch what it is you're saying. Understand why you're saying what you're saying. Okay? You can practice this by literally looking in the mirror, as we just said. So when you look into the mirror, ask yourself who you are and answer that honestly. Okay? And if you're having difficulty and you can't answer it, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a dog upstairs. I don't like to edit my videos, so I'm not letting it take me out of the zone, but I think it's because I raised my voice, which means maybe my neighbors can hear me. Don't want to get me mad. Don't want to get me mad when I'm talking about self. I will show you yourself like you've never seen yourself before. Okay, so knowing yourself. When you're interacting with friends, when you're in a circle, okay? Could be colleagues, co-workers, family, friends, anybody. When you're interacting with these people, really watch yourself. Watch what you're doing. Are you sharing a story because you want to express your vibration to everyone that is around you? You want to share in? Or are you telling a story because it's logically relevant to the story that people are flapping their gums about? Are you inserting yourself into the external flow? Or are you flowing yourself? Ask yourself that. Whatever that means to you. So, when you have that point, the vantage point of watching yourself, almost from the sidelines or being beside yourself, you can actually start to pick yourself apart. And no, I don't mean, oh, you're about 10 pounds overweight, buddy. Look at you. Look at that nose, you know? Look at those teeth. You're hideous. Not that kind of picking yourself apart. Picking yourself apart in the sense of seeing where it is you're functioning from. That's a scary place. That's where you don't want to go. That's why you're not having growth. Because you're not seeing where you function from. If you saw where you function from, and you didn't feel in alignment when you functioned from that point, you would change that point. So why can't you? Why do you go to life coaches and mentors and teachers and gurus and look for the answer and read a book and watch a video? What do you think? Do you think that that's going to change and that's going to happen for you? Yeah, it might set off some lights. Oh, it could set off a few lights. Yeah, it could set you off on a whole detail mission, which is what I call following a path of, clicking lights and getting the details, but you're not applying them practically, so they don't do anything for you anyway. You just have a wealth of knowledge. You don't have any power, just have the knowledge. Sometimes you take the power and you repeat the knowledge. It's minor. It's not really growing yourself. It doesn't do anything for you. Just makes other people click with lights like you did when you first came across the content. Okay? So, changing that point that you're acting from by watching yourself will literally be all the teaching and guidance that you need. Because that will hone your inner beingness, okay? Your totality, your spirit, your higher self, your guides, whatever you want to call it. Let's say if these people or these beings did, throw information your way, you would just take it, and then you would just want to know where it came from. What did it mean? How do I get more? It's like taking a dog for a walk and you hold the leash, or the dog hears the leash, or the cat hears the box of cat chow, and it just comes running, and it won't go away until it gets what it heard, until it gets what it knows you're getting at, okay? So that's why you got to teach yourself. You got to discipline yourself. You don't need any of the other bullshit, okay? You really are your own teacher. I've done it, okay? And I'll be showing you in other videos, how I go through my process. Because it's not all light, it's dark, of course. Great, great, great darkness, obviously. Anyway. So, when you look at yourself, okay, and you're beside yourself, and you're looking at that point, maybe you say something that you didn't want to say. Maybe you're acting a certain way that you don't normally act. You don't even feel comfortable. You're not feeling comfortable with the makeup that you have on. You're not feeling comfortable with the way you styled your hair. Moreover, you're not comfortable with your hair, period, no matter which way it's styled. You're not comfortable with the clothes you're wearing. someone else is wearing a similar style in your group or you're at work and they rock it a little bit better than you. They look a little better than you. They are better than you. Sound familiar? Life is a story. Tell it how you want it to be. You've really got to stop telling yourself that your biography dictates your destiny. No. Your choices do. Your free will does. Choosing light over dark. Choosing dark over light. That's your destiny, okay? No matter what. So, how do you expect to apply all of these things about energies and shifts and solstices and star origins and star families and soul groups, astral travel, dimensional bodies, facets of self? How are you going to apply them if you don't have the product, the paper, the canvas, the self to apply it to? It's backwards, okay? So when you know yourself, you know of yourself, it's very hard to veer to another path. Your progress is continuous. Your progress is every single day. Your thoughts manifest, okay? That's why people say, take a look at your thoughts. Have a look at your thoughts. Think your thoughts before you allow them to become words, before you allow them to become actions. Okay? Write them down. Better yet, write down your progress. Life is a continuous progress. You can progress infinitely by the moment, by the day, by the week, by the month, by the year, by the quarter life measure. However you want to measure it, then you just chalk that up into goals. You say, well, this is my 5-year goal. It's my 2-year goal. I have 6 months. I'm going to, get the body I want, boys. Yeah. I'm going to lose 10 pounds before my wedding. Whatever. It doesn't always have to be about weight. But it's always heavy. Okay? So, feel comfortable. Feel comfortable with me so that you can feel comfortable with yourself. That's what it's all about. When you're in a comfort zone, a place of feeling okay, that's when you can lift prejudice and lift judgment and lift fear. You can melt it away. Okay? So write down your progress if you want. I don't have to do this. I quantumly think about it, okay? But it does help to write it down. I have done it. And I'm telling you that it may or may not be something for you, but this does help. Write down your progress. Not your goals or your aims, but each day as you progress. In each moment, you can take one day and decide to write down every few hours how you progressed. You say, how can I progress in a few hours, Daniel, in one day? I don't know. Go for a fucking walk. Talk to a stranger. Go get a coffee. Buy someone a coffee that you don't know. The person in front of you at the cafe. Go to the grocery store. Ask somebody a question about a product that they may or may not have in the store. I've done that. There you go. You have your material. You have your opportunity to progress. So don't say you don't have an opportunity. I don't mean go and give your spare change to the homeless man and dedicate that, conversation to somebody on the street or something like that. You can. But it can be your neighbor, your roommate, your parents, your family, anyone. Let that progression come through. Okay, you can do that in a day. Give yourself the opportunity. Manifest the scenario. And then play the part of your authentic self. Give yourself an opportunity. You'll stretch yourself. Maybe you'll point someone out on the subway or in transit or at the grocery store and you'll say, that's the one. I'm going to go talk to that person. You don't even know what you're going to say. You're just going to go talk to them. Then it blows up. Maybe they're a grouch. Maybe they didn't want to talk to you, or they just dismissed you, or it didn't go as flourishing as you would have liked it to go. That's okay. Try it again. I know all about this. I'm an actor. I get nervous. Every single audition I go out for, I get nervous. Every single one. In varying degrees, but it always is used to enhance my performance, okay? Because whatever it is I'm feeling, if it's an emotion that overcomes me, that makes me not in control, whoa, what is that? That lets me know, A, that I'm alive, and B, what I need to do to take back myself, okay? Not about control, but about flowability. How do I get my alignment and flow back? So, try that. It's a little progression exercise. It may or may not work for you, but I'm telling you it works every time. You just have to find how it will work for you. Okay? And you really can be your own teacher. It's like you want to be your own boss. Everybody wants to be their own boss and have financial abundance and all of this financial means and resources and everything around them to unlimit them and to allow them to do whatever it is that they want to do. Okay? Who are you doing it for? You, okay. Well, what are you doing it for? To support my family, to live my dream, to survive in the world, to make a difference in the world. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's my neighbors again. Anyway, that's a sign. This video's getting a bit too long. I'm going to make videos like this maybe once or twice a week, whatever the case is, whenever I feel the need to turn the camera on and to talk to you. But to sum it up, you are your own teacher, okay? Going to mentors, going to life coaches, going to gurus, reading the books, watching the videos, what is it doing for you? Okay? It may be helping you and it may be going nice and well. That's great. But if you don't know yourself, if you're not growing yourself, and you're not aware of yourself, if you're not beside yourself in every moment, watching yourself as if you're an avatar, that's the way it should be, but it's instant. There's no delay. It's not like a puppet on strings and you've got to orchestrate it. It's outside of time, okay? So if you are shifting yourself to that point, watching yourself and saying, ooh, that's an act out of alignment. Ooh, that's an act out of alignment. Like a director will do many takes, okay? As many takes as it takes to get the scene perfect. Because the finished product, that film, is only going to have the best takes. The lighting was perfect, the sound was perfect, the performance was perfect, the director was satisfied with the picture, therefore you get to see it, okay? That's how you should be. You should be the director. And you can do this by practicing, like I said, try it with people in transit, try it with people in the street, try it with your family, try it with your friends. Conjure up a situation by just putting yourself out there. You might be shy, you might be reserved. Oh, I can't do that, Daniel. I'm shy. I can never talk to somebody in the street. I don't talk to my mom and dad. I don't have a relationship with anybody. There's no one I can talk to. Well then, make it up. And if you don't want to make it up, stop watching my videos. Just go about yourself and let it work for you in some other way. You'll find some other way. You know, you have to. It's time, okay? What you're going to realize in this coming year, this summer, in the future, you're just going to realize that if you don't do this, if you don't know yourself and grow yourself, you're going to find that you're unprepared. A situation will come, and it doesn't matter what you know about star systems and the dimensions and your chakras and your energies. Because those are the details of it. You're doing that subconsciously anyway. It's all running, it's all flowing. Your past is your past, your future is your future, whatever. It's all here, it's all now anyway. Okay? So the details matter not. That's just your mindset, just your perspective. You want the vantage point of being, in the know of the details. That's fine. But what are you applying them to? You got to keep that balance, okay? So, progress yourself. Grow yourself. Know yourself. Self-forgiveness. Self-acceptance. Self-love. Okay? I will see you next week. So grow your know until then. And let me know how it grows. Thanks for watching, guys.